All right, folks. It is hot here. The humidity's 100%. And it's just wet, sticky jungle. And we're actually at a very high elevation too. So we're hoping this hell that we've had to go through here in South America will pay off when we get back in the U.S. and at a proper living man's elevation, it'd do even better. So we're just doing about 1 minute rounds on this. We'll show you a couple of three maybe. And this is what it's all about. It's what it's all about. If you can get you one of these things, try to get one. It'll work you. You guys stick around because the next thing we're going to show you works damn near every muscle in the body. And it's very strenuous. And we've showed it once or twice before. And Joe's going to get on it today. It will fry you. It'll work your legs, your shoulders, your arms, the upper chest. Help you tremendously with punching power, the whole 9 yards. It's the whole shebang and shaboodle, as we say way down south here in Colombia, and as we say in the South in the United States. All right, guys, we're going to show you a very powerful exercise. Rocky's going to be running around in the background, our wonderful, beautiful German Shepherd. And we're going to show you something that'll work damn near every muscle in your body. It's very extreme, but give this a try. Joe's going to have 10 pounds on each of the little dumbbells he's got here. But you'll see how extreme this is going to be in a minute. He's going to do probably 5 to 8 sets, so we'll see where it goes. Ready, son? And this gets very extreme pretty quick. Why y'all doing all this? We believe in having a rock solid body that will, the goal here is to be as durable as Muhammad Ali. And that guy was the most durable guy ever in the business, in my opinion. And he was an extremely hard worker. And you can do this too. You just start doing less, but everything we do here is in a superset. So it's very extreme. They help you with your cardio, your durability. You're going to work muscles you didn't know you had. And you'll see this will work you. Even if you're a professional fighter right now, this will work you. But now keep in mind, Joe's just 17 years old. So if you're 27 years old and you're a champion today, think about what he's going to be doing when he's 27 years old. A lot of work and good spirit and good heart and backbones going on around here. I'm going to come up here for just a minute. I hope you can see me in the background. No kidding, we were napping yesterday, and we always take a nap before we do the workouts that we do. And you guys get to see a little portion of what he does. So whatever we show you, he's doing a whole lot more. But anyway, yesterday, Joe hears somebody outside hollering, and a guy actually came up, and our next door neighbor on this side, the guy kicks their golden retriever and starts telling the old lady next door that the golden retriever's too violent. They need a muzzle on him, as he's proceeding to let his little dogs go right in front of her area in her home, right outside her home. So Joe's dad, come on, there's a problem. And I went outside barefooted, but by the time we got out there, the guy had got out of here. So we shot the word out, and that might have been the day before yesterday. And we didn't see, it's a couple of days we didn't see the guy. It's just been a couple of days ago when the incident happened. So anyway, the guy goes to come in today at the bottom entrance of the park. There's two entrances. And Joe's standing there like this up here at this tip. He's coming in the entrance down there. And Joe's like this. And the guy turns around and goes back around. So hopefully we got one little problem settled. But these people are ferociously vicious around here. There's a lot of crazy going on around here. And I know, see, we only drink bottled water here, but these people, they grow up and they drink this water. And I've come to find out over time and research here that they were actually putting lead water pipes down. So they're getting lead in their water. And a whole bunch of other very, very unhealthy things are going on. And they've got their brains so eat up that the IQ is 80 and below mostly here. And it's just terrible. And when you start getting real low IQ, you get into more violence, no manners, unable to share pleasantries with your neighbors and things like that. And that's what you go through here. People, they look mean, but as soon as you stand up, typically, this is not all the time, but typically they back off. And if they don't, all they do is come from out of the shadows, throw stuff at you like a Antifa goon and teenage goon, and then run off. So we ain't had nobody throw nothing at us, but I think that's because we've been toting guns around, and we put the word out. Somebody hits us with something, the defense mechanism is going to be to shoot back. And nobody deserves to live like this, not even these people that have created this. They've created this for themselves. So hopefully we're going to be back in the U.S. soon. And I know Joe's going to really excel leaps and bounds even further than he is now. And right now, I would pit Joe against any 17-year-old boxer in the world. And I'd probably let him loose with any 17-year-old MMA guy in the world. And I don't think nobody would take him. I think he'd beat anybody. I mean, you got... 3 cents. Yeah, give this a try, guys. It is extreme. It'll work you. You know, we've set up some little circuits before, and Joe's went like non-stop, but with only 20 and 30-second intervals for like 40 minutes. And as soon as we get to where we got the stuff around us and got the room, we'll start getting back into some of that, and we'll show you. And it's way more extreme than even anything like this is. But this will work you no matter what you think you can do. And we burn the shoulders around here. Reasoning behind that is it helps for punching power, but your shoulders are the key. Your shoulders and your arms, but especially your shoulders, are the hugest key in keeping those hands up for 12 rounds. And we never trained for 12 rounds, see, because championship fights were 15 rounds. And that's how we train, even for amateur fights.
See, we're halfway there.
Halfway home, so he's target shooting for 8 sets of this. And what are you doing, taking a minute between them?
Yep.
So he's taking a minute between them. And I don't know how long it's taking him to do each set, but it's a lot of work. Yeah, the work rate is tremendous in this. And just think, boxing in the USA, you got this coming back to you, and he's just 17 years old.
And this is just.
And this is not a whole lot for him. Yeah, and you just heard him. This is patty cake. I guess you heard him. I've got the. By the way, we got the microphones working again. But what'd you say is patty cake work, right? Yeah.
So back will show real work.
Yeah. All right. You heard that. He said once he gets back to the U.S., he's going to show you some real work. And we're always doing shrugs, a whole lot of shrugs around here. And all these different things that he does, he's still quick as hell for 200 plus pounds, 190-ish, 200 plus pounds. And on top of that, he's developed as much more strength in his left hand and his left punch than he has in his right. And he's learning now, and I've been teaching him all along, to shift from orthodox to unorthodox on the fly. So, courtesy of marvelous Marvin Hagler down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
We'll just be taking that to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, it would take it to the next level. And a lot of the stuff you don't see, Joe doing neck work and just a lot of other things that we don't show. A lot of the rope work, and it's just many things. Now, after this, he's done a whole bunch of stuff, but after this, we will finish with a brisk walk over there in the park. And if we were just on the street, it'd be a brisk walk down the street and back up the street to be moving while you slow the heart rate. But it's my suggestion now. Now, there's different theories out there, but after you're doing things like this, you don't want to finish with rope work. And a lot of gyms, you'll do a heavy calisthenics load, and then you finish with some rope work, and we don't do that. You want to do all the bag work, rope work, sparring, all those running, all those types of things. But then after you do some dumbbell type work or calisthenics, the push-ups, the sit-ups, and body weight squats or weighted squats, whatever you're going to do, you just want to walk for your cool down. And that is because you do not want to spread all that acidic buildup that burns them muscles to leave there and just start spreading throughout the body. You want that to naturally dissipate. And anyway, that's my theory. So there's a lot of conflicting things out there, a lot of different ways. And I'm the last guy that's going to tell you that only what our way works, because we are totally aware that there are many different ways to do things. We get comments all the time. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. You should never do this. And I'm like, hey, that's what you've been taught. I've been in and out of gyms in 2 continents and seen many, many different things. I seen how the would-be 1980 U.S. Olympic team was training and what they were doing before they went up against the Cuban team. And I believe it was February of 1980. I got to work around all those guys, Jimmy Clark, and then the others. I can't think of the names right now. And the team, the sergeant was out there. All these guys, these steep history, and people, they do a lot of different things today that they weren't doing back then. But we're not getting no better, we're getting worse. So a lot of these things that we're doing, from angles that we do punches from, the different techniques that we do, might look way different to you, and you might say, hey, that's totally wrong. And it may be wrong to what you've been taught. If you are learning from a 30-something-year-old guy, I was learning from a damn near 70-year-old guy back in the early 70s. So the stuff goes way back. And they were working harder way back. I don't care what anybody says. And we had hard workers in the 80s and some guys in the 90s. I'll give you that. But everybody's looking for a quick fix today. Do the least amount with the most productivity out of it. And we're looking to do the most amount with the most productivity out of it, like we did in yesteryear. So we do things a little bit different. How many sets you got, son?
7.
All right, he's got 7. Let's see if he does one more, or if he stops there, or he feels like he can get another one or two out of it. You gonna stop at 8, or you think you can get 2 more?
Well, I got 7, so I'll just stop at 8.
You gonna stop at 8? Okay.
Don't work it too much.
All right. Yeah, and I don't blame you because you don't want to. See, I never know how this click thing's going to work. And I give Joe the leeway in a lot of this stuff that we do. And, look at him. He's out working everybody. In the beginning, I wasn't giving the leeway. But now today, if he would have said, I'm going to go ahead and do 10 or 12, he could go ahead and do 10 or 12. He just said, hey, he's feeling it, and he knows how he's going to be feeling tomorrow. And his shoulders should be fried tomorrow with this. He'll keep working, but we'll be doing some other things, other types of things. So that's what it's all about. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll do the back, and then Friday end out with some push-ups. That we show people. That we're showing. Yeah.
800 on Friday.
Yeah, all right. Her daddy's going to go for about 800 push-ups Friday. And, of course, that's subject to change. You can go ahead. I was just going to tell them that's subject to change, but that's what he's feeling right now, that the day after tomorrow he's going to do 800 push-ups. And then he's going to be running and doing bag work, and we'll do pad work and the rope work and some other things. But as far as what we're going to show you, he'll show you some push-ups to knock it out on Friday. But this will work, and we've had several younger fellas that say, hey, Joe, how you getting them shoulders so broad and muscled, I'd like to have shoulders like, and this is what he does. We'll hear somebody say, I want to get my arms like yours. One thing we don't do is any tricep weight work. All that comes from calisthenics, the triceps. But now he will, about once a week generally, do triceps we don't do no weight work for, but generally about maybe once a week in here or so. It just comes and goes. He'll do some bicep work, and that's only because we don't have a pull-up bar here. And for those of you that don't know, we've been in a bunch of gyms here, and it's just hard working around these people. They're crazy. And to keep him from knocking somebody's teeth out again or breaking a rib or a jaw again in a gym, we've chosen the easy way here because we're right up to getting him back home, and we don't want to get in no trouble. So anyway, we want you guys to know much love to you. Today's Wednesday, hump day. We hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll end it with, as normal, Christ is King, Lord, and Savior up in here with us. We hope he is up in where you are. And if he's not, we unapologetically hope and sincerely pray that he will be. And much love to you guys, and we appreciate you watching.